Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, I switched to chock full of nuts, bold French roast. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that because usually I'm not a fan of really strong coffee. About the strongest coffee that I like is Folgers Black Silk because it's smooth. I find a lot of the bold coffees have a little bit of a bitter taste, but I have it now, so maybe just adding some more cream will do the trick, although I haven't really tasted it yet. So today's high is only going to be 53, and it's going down to 37 tonight. So I do have to bring in my little lemon tree today before it freezes, because it does have one little lemon on it that it produced for me this summer. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but that's kind of exciting for me. It doesn't take much to make me happy. So we're not supposed to get any rain today, which is nice because everything is just drenched out there. So it's a little too wet to work in the garden. But this coming up week, we're supposed to have at least a couple days where it's going to be a little bit warmer and go up to 70. So I'll try and get some things done then. But we'll see. Well, I don't have much creamer left in here, so I'll use it all up. I have more creamer down in the stash, but I didn't get any yesterday, and grandson is still sleeping, so I don't want to wake him up. So I'll make do with what I have here. Oh, it looks like it might be okay. I don't know, proof is in the taste. So, okay, let me give this a taste. Cheers. It's actually okay. It's not real strong. I could always adjust the amount of coffee, too, that I put into my little refillable pod, because that's what I do. The K-Cups, I like those, too, but if I use those exclusively, that gets a little bit expensive. So this particular little coffee pot gives me the option to use both. And I got that on Amazon. I think it was around $40. And I don't know what it costs now since costs have gone up as usual. But I really like it. It's a nice little coffee machine. So, all right, well, I'm going to go enjoy this little cup of coffee. And I will be back in a little while. Effective manifestation does not require you to justify your desires or weigh your options. Allow yourself to follow your gut instincts and commit to what you want with 100% certainty. All right, here I am at my budget book. A couple people have asked about my budget book. So I wanted to just take a couple minutes and talk a little bit about it. So I got this calendar for 2023, obviously, and I used to write in all my bills and stuff in there. I don't do that anymore. I basically just get the calendar for my budget sheet where I do the, for this sheet. So I just make a copy of that on my printer. And there is one for the beginning of the year, first half of the year, and then there's one for the second half of the year. And that's how I track what I spend. So, and then I just keep my receipts and add them all up at the end. So I have in here 12 dividers. I got those at Dollar Tree. I don't even remember. I think I got the notebook. It was really cheap at Mark's. and a hole puncher I have in here, and I keep some random things, just like, tax information and stuff in the pocket. And then this thing I got online, and I just printed it off because this is just a little pocket thing. And I'm sure, if you Google budget binder covers, you could probably find one. This is from bloomingHomestead.com. That's where I got this particular one, and it was free. So in the front of my budget book, I have all my goals of low spend, no spend, my low buy rules. Now, I started this in 2020, and I'm still kind of working off of this. It still kind of holds true. And then I have my low buys, and then allowed buys. So this is things like classes and inexpensive lunches, whatever I decide. And this can change over the year, whatever meets your needs. So then I made up these sheets. Now this is the work that you kind of have to do for yourself. I have my things that I need to pay off. Like here I have $300 that I send to the credit union for that little loan I have, and then I put the balance here, and any other credit cards that I may use. Now these pretty much, well, Amazon has a little bit on it, but the rest of them don't have any balance on them. So that's how I keep track from month to month. Then my car payment is $361, and I also put how much I still owe on the car when I do this. This is October's. I have to fill it in yet. Then I have the debt payment total, and then I know exactly how much I still owe. And then I have my monthly bills all listed here. The total monthly bills I put here. My income I put here as it comes in. And then I have my internet apps, Netflix, Hulu, Roku. I don't have Walmart anymore, but I may reinstate that in the winter. That was for delivery. So it's just a very, very simple sheet, and as my bills come in, I put them on here, then I add them up. Then I can compare my income to the bills, and I know exactly where I stand on that. Now in this little area I usually put groceries or any incidentals that I may buy during the month. So very simple, and then as the months go by, I'll take this whole package and put it to the back of the sheet. Like I have June, July, and August back there. And it's just very simple. Very, very easy to keep track of my bills, my spending. So that's my budget book. Very easy to put together. In the back here I have my markers. This is the little checkoff sheet I had from the beginning of the year. And then in the back I keep my master copies and a couple of articles, financial articles that I wanted to keep. So, and then I have a shopping list back here for basics. I haven't been using that, but I could if I wanted to, because I haven't been shopping much. I don't need such a big list, but all my master copies are back here. So that is my little budget book. Very simple, very easy to put together. The hardest part is just making up your sheet, but that you can reuse month after month, and you can add and subtract to that. And I just make copies of that on my printer. So all right, let me take you to my budget All right, so here we are back at the budget book. And yesterday I didn't spend any money. I was busy rearranging things and trying to purge some things. And I really had to laugh because one of my viewers made the comment that her husband, she says she's a lot like me, and her husband tells her that it's like moving deck chairs on the Titanic when she does her rearranging and decluttering. I thought that was so hilarious, and I could so relate to that because sometimes that's how I feel. But, you know, I have the time, and my decluttering has sort of become a hobby for me. I actually enjoy doing it. But I do have too much furniture. But a lot of the furniture that I have is actually storage. And rather than using the plastic drawers that you can buy, I just buy little bookshelves and things that look more like furniture because they are. But I have a lot of cookbooks and craft supplies and painting supplies and and I know some of you are probably saying, Ellen, get rid of it. It's all too much. But I'm taking my time doing it because some of us are minimalists, some of us are maximalists, some of us are in between, and it's your home and it's whatever makes you feel comfortable. But right now I'm out of my comfort zone. I do have too much, so I am trying to purge, but I'll never be a minimalist because I really I use a lot of this stuff, my cookbooks. I use them for a reference. Even if I don't follow a lot of recipes per se, I do use them as a reference. I mix and match recipes. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy creating different recipes that I combine with several recipes all together. And I just put in the flavors I like and leave the flavors out that I don't like. So that brings me a lot of joy. My art brings me a lot of joy. And I have a lot of paints. I have a lot of brushes. I have a lot of canvases that I stocked up on. And I'm very thankful that I did because all that stuff now is so expensive. And I have no intention of getting rid of things like that because I do want to get back to that. I'm retired, and one of the things that I wanted to do when I retired was pursue my dream of being an artist. So that's what I'm doing. But at this point, I do have too much furniture, and I would like to get rid of some of the bigger pieces, and I think I may put them on Marketplace, or another option is I could keep some of the bigger pieces and just transfer my belongings into those and get rid of some of the other things. So I'm not in any big hurry. There's no rush for me, the only thing that time is doing is ticking down on the days that I have on this earth. But I am trying to make things a little easier for my kids once that day comes. But I'm hoping that it's not too soon, but we have no control over that. So it is what it is, and I'll continue on with my projects. So I didn't finish yesterday. I didn't finish my rooms because I kind of ran out of energy. So I'll pursue some of that today and still keep downsizing some things, and then put some things in boxes, put some things away. Now, a while back, I did do a huge decluttering of glasses and dishes and that sort of stuff. And I'm happy with that. With the amount that I kept, I'm happy with that. So I kept services for 4 rather than having them for 12 or 16. Got rid of all my Christmas dishes. I got rid of a lot of glasses that I wasn't using. So I'm making progress. And, you know, some of you have asked, well, can't your grandson or your daughter help you, or my sons? And they would be here if I asked them. But, you know, they're very busy. They don't have much time on their hands, and I have time on my hands. So I'll continue to plod along, and I'm fine. Like I said, I rather enjoy the process. And even if it's just moving things around, even if it's only temporary, I'm okay with that. So anyway, that is my my status right now. I'm trying to figure it out. And still no handyman response, so I'm losing hope that he's going to show up. So I guess I'll just have to see what else I can do. So, all right, well, I will be back a little later, and we'll see what else is going on today. Well, I wanted to lend a little bit of zen to my painting corner here that I'm working on. So I bought this reverse flow incense burner at Mark's quite a while ago. This is the first time I'm using it, and I put it on this fountain that doesn't really work anymore, but I like it because it's copper, and it goes with the copper table. So, and it smells really good. So it does work. All right. Just chilling at home today. All right, well, I got my little cabinet moved. So yay. Do you know what makes me even happier than decluttering and getting rid of things? Being able to use those things that I find as I'm decluttering and that I already have. So this is going to be my part of my indoor winter garden. I want to plant some lettuce in there, and I don't know what else. This is just a decorative plant. So anyway, I got this corner now the way I want it, and so that makes me very happy. And I can finally use this candle because it was stored away at the bottom of that little basket thing I had. And now I can watch the candle as I sit in my chair. And so now the corner makes me happy. All right, back to my shifting of the deck chairs on the Titanic. That is so funny.